Hi, my name is Neil Harber, and I am currently at Emory University's Gwisweta Business School. I would have two pieces of advice for anyone starting to prepare for the GMAT exam. The first piece of advice is to give yourself enough time to fully understand the material, and then you also have enough time, if necessary, to retake the test if you're not satisfied with your scores. The second piece of advice that I would have is to not put any unnecessary pressure on yourself while taking the exam. It's just another part of the application process that is vital to your acceptance into different programs, but it's not the only thing and not the only statistics that they're going to look at when accepting or rejecting your application. Therefore, from my experiences, I decided fairly late in the game to start preparing for the GMAT exam. I decided to start preparing in October before I was going to start business school. The best course of action that I found for myself at that time was to use an online guided course. This course offered tutorials, feedback, hints, tips, and the tricks of the GMAT exam, and it also allowed me to see where my faults were and to work on them as I was going through the different parts of the exam. Therefore, leading up to the actual exam is where my second piece of advice would come in. Don't put any unnecessary pressure on yourself. Like I said, it's just another test. If you approach it like another test, put your best foot forward on it through your preparation, you'll know that you'll come away with the best scores that you want. Myself, I did not do that. I thought this was the end-all be-all to my application. I thought this would make or break me when I was viewed at any of these different institutions. And going into that first exam, which I took in January, I did okay, but I knew this was not the score that I needed to get into a top program, which I was aspiring for. Therefore, I spent the next month going back to the online program, looking at where my faults were, and working on them very vigorously within the next month. I took the exam again in February, and the results were much better. I was much happier with the results, and I took a lot of the pressure off myself because I didn't think this was the end-all be-all with my application. Therefore, like I said, the two pieces of advice that I would have are: the first one, give yourself enough time to prepare and to retest if necessary, and don't put any unnecessary pressure on yourself. It's just another part of the application process, but you always want to do your best when you're looking at business schools and when they're looking at your application. Good luck.